I think I should be called Queen of Consistency. And I know I've not been consistent with my content creation, but when I mean Queen of consistency in using certain brands like this Chapet. This is free advert for Chapet.
Thank you. That's it. Priska's podcast. Let me hear you say thank you.
Chapet, come and sponsor. I've been using this Chapet for over 5 years now. I've been consistently. This is people who know me know that they just see Priska around and they should just get her lip balm and just and just apply. For one, I don't like it when my lips are dry, so I always have it handy. There was a period when I think I misplaced it and I don't know, for some reason I couldn't find time to go get. It was hell. Well, it was not hell, it felt like hell. I don't know what hell feels like, but it was not a good feeling. It was not a very good my lips were always getting dry, flaky. Considering I'm in the north, what has that got to do with? Yeah, things get dry, it's extra dry hot here and all of that. When it's Harmattan period, the weather is extra dry, the Harmattan. When it's heat period, you know what the weather does, I don't have to keep explaining. Anyways, that's by the way. Hello. God, hey, God, beg, all right, okay, on a serious note now, you're welcome to Petite Priska's podcast, the return of Petite Priska's podcast. Yeah, it is me, it's still your host, Priska Okeke Priska Abosede. And a lot has happened. Like I said in the intro, in the intermission episode, a lot has happened and it feels so good to be back, to be able to catch my breath and all of that. Updates on happenings. I have not weighed myself recently, but I do know that I have lost lots of weight. How did I know? On a certain day, while I had a laundry basket filled with dirty clothes for over a month, I stumbled on one of my jean trousers. I decided to wear one jean trousers and a black top. All of those clothes that you have left that are like your reserve clothes. I decided to wear it to work, and I met the shocking in my life. I think I still have the video somewhere. When I wore that trousers was literally falling down. I had to use a belt to hold it by the waist. And it's jean trousers that used to be so snug on my body, on my hips, and on my bum was looking like a bag of sack. And I am not exaggerating. I am not. Funny thing, that same morning, I had stumbled on a picture of me wearing that same jeans, and I noticed how snug, how fit it was. I'm like, Jesus is Lord. After enjoying this my new weight gain, and mind you, I really did love the weight gain. I liked that I was I had a bit of flesh in me. I wasn't looking so tiny, and I'm like, oh my God. So backstory, to be fair, like I said, I've been, stressed a lot. I've been taking on much more work. I had, over the couple of 6 months, I took on more responsibilities. And it's funny because how in one of my other vulnerabilities, one of the episodes of me sharing my vulnerabilities, I shared that I used to run away from vulnerability, from leadership roles, or leadership positions and all of that. If you haven't listened, please go back and listen. You would understand what I'm saying right now. So I was given a leadership role, and what I've been running from. Then I said that I was beginning to accept it. So since I had already acknowledged the fact that, oh, I used to run away from responsibilities and all of that, and I was becoming much more open-minded to, taking on responsibilities, taking on leadership roles and all of that. So it wasn't so hard to take on. I mean, I was numb for a few days, for some time, but I eventually accepted it. And of course, it was not easy. It was not easy. It was not. I struggled for weeks, for months, but now I'm much more, much more confident in myself, my ability, and that God is helping me. Can't take away God from all of this. So yeah, I took on more job responsibilities. The last episode, the previous episode, I said that I was single and there was no sign of me even going to be in any relationship or getting married any soon. Well, I am proud to announce that has also changed. Can somebody shout hallelujah? Hallelujah, somebody. The Lord is good. The Lord has done it finally. Finally, the Lord has done it. Oh my God. That was the reaction of a lot of people when they found out that, oh, Priska's in a relationship. Yeah. I should probably get the award of the most singlest person in this world. I haven't been in a relationship for years, like spinster of the decade. That is what you would have given me, because I was waiting for my Mr. Right, and I believe that I have found my Mr. Right. So that's what I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say about that. What other updates again? Okay, I mentioned that I lost weight. I haven't weighed myself, so I don't know how much I weigh right now. I took on leadership position in church. I'm in a relationship, a serious relationship, and yeah, I think that's about enough. That's about enough updates, don't you think? And also, okay, I think one last thing. Also, this is going to be like a form of advice, inspiration, motivation, whatever you call it. So, you know how I've heard it somewhere when people say that you don't have a single idea. You cannot say, oh, this idea was originally yours and all of that. So I've had this idea for, will I say years? Let me say months, to be on the safer side. Because I've been taking record of a lot of things because of that content. I had an idea to do a certain type of content, and I have been taking record, oh, this is what I will use for this particular content. I've been taking record of it for months, and it still jumped at me again. Sometime this week, or was it last week? It jumped at me again, and all of a sudden, a classmate, a friend, an acquaintance of mine just started doing the exact same thing, and we belong in the same industry, the voiceover industry. And I said, I'm like, wow. To be fair, it's not like the same idea, but it's in the same line. So it's not like, oh, anybody's stealing anybody's idea or anything. So, but one thing that I picked from it is that I picked several things. You do not have that idea that you think that, oh, I have an idea. Somebody else, that my age factor came out now. Somebody else has that same idea and probably has not worked on it, or somebody somewhere has had that idea, has worked on it in a different way, or exactly in the same way that you thought about it. So that idea is not just in your head. So many people have thought about it. Some people have probably not worked on it better. They've not achieved it. They've not started it or something. But that idea is not just yours. So what do? Does that stop you when you see somebody else doing that same thing that you always wanted to do? Hell no. You're gonna do it. Like I am gonna do it. Yeah, so you're going to do it. You're going to do it very well. And yeah. So you don't let it affect you that, oh, somebody's doing it. It's not the same idea or anything. So don't let it stop you. You're content creators. And yeah, that's that. I think those are the points that I have picked from. That's what happened. So yeah, be on the watch out. I hope that I have not bored you too much with my ramblings and you know how it is. It's all joy, laughter, fun, and now you're all caught up. The next episode, we're going to start the content proper. Thank you for coming back each and every time to listen to my podcast. I do not take it for granted. Like I always say, you guys are the real OG. When I blow like this, you are the people that I recognize, not the people that come in. Oh, no, I'm just joking. But yeah, you guys are the real OG for listening from day one. My day one OGs. Thank you so much. It's peace, love, and amala.
PQ.
Petit.
Let me hear you say PQ.
Ciao.